Hello guys, welcome back. Today's going to be another drugstore video. I know you guys love all my drugstore content. Today we're talking about 2024 releases that are worth it. You should definitely check them out. These are ones that you shouldn't skip out on and you should consider them because they're actually really good products. We have quite a few. I have even more that's on the floor since I can't hold everything. But we just created a really simple bronzy look today. So if you like your bronzers, whether it's powder, liquid, did I add a cream today? No, I guess I didn't add a cream. But either way, if you like your bronzy products, we have 4 that I'll be talking about today. It's not a new primer, but they brought it back this year. It's the e.l.f. Cosmetics Jelly Pop Dew Primer. Now, if you love the Power Grip Primer, the niacinamide one, you're gonna love this one too. The only thing I don't like about this, and I didn't get this when it originally came out, I think, what, a couple of years ago, is the smell. Same packaging as the other one. It smells like artificial watermelon, and I'm just like not a fan of that because it smells quite sweet. But if you don't mind that and you get past that, you're gonna really like it, and it does dissipate as you blend it in. You only smell it initially. I feel like in all of my videos I'm just using e.l.f. primers because they are that good. The Covergirl Hydro Fresh Tint, I really like this. I'm getting more into these complexion products in a pump. Have you guys been seeing that more often? Kosas did it, Covergirl did it. There's probably a few more out there. I enjoy this. I initially got light medium, but that was way too light for me. Like that wouldn't work at all. So I ended up going the shade up in medium, and that's a better match for me. If you are comparing this to that Chanel product, I've never tried that. I don't know if I'll ever try any Chanel makeup products just because they're so expensive. I love how it feels on the skin. It feels just so light. This is perfect for the summer. Again, this is a tint. The way it just blends. Can you believe this is a medium? I was like, there's no way. So you can still see the redness, some of my breakouts peeking through. But it just gives you this beautiful glow and overall evenness to the skin. So I would say this is light coverage. I think this is a great product for running errands, where you're just out and about, you want a little bit of coverage. So easy to blend. You can see I'm just using my fingers. I've had this sponge for a while. It's from e.l.f. and I think I'm gonna need a new one. But I love it so much. Probably had it for over 6 months. These bronzing drops from Physicians Formula are so good. This is the Butter Glow Bronzing Serum. So even though I already applied my skin tint, I'm gonna just put a little bit on the back of my hand. Maybe I'll just put where I want it to go with my fingers. Usually I would mix it with the complexion product or just wear it with some moisturizer. But I like that it's not that dark and not too pigmented. I find this to look very natural looking. This was a complete surprise for me. I didn't think I was going to like it. If you saw my winter favorites, then you guys already know what this product is. It's the e.l.f. Cosmetics Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. So I use this only under my eyes. I wouldn't use it for any kind of breakouts or any discoloration on the face, solely under the eyes. It is so thin. I am gonna go in with a brush. Usually I would just use my fingers, but since I'm growing out my nails, I really can't get my finger in it very well without getting my nails dirty. But I love how lightweight this is. I even wear this on its own with nothing else really on my skin, and it just looks so seamless because it's so thin. I haven't really seen anyone talk about this product, and it came out earlier this year, and I think it's one of e.l.f.'s best products. You can really see how it brightened my under eyes, covered up that darkness while still looking very natural looking. I don't have a new concealer that came out this year that I would recommend, but one that came out last year that I really enjoy is another Physicians Formula product. This is the Butter Glow Concealer. I use 2 different shades for any kind of hyperpigmentation or breakouts. Like this one is a little too light, this one's light medium. So then I mix it with medium. The coverage is so good. I'm just applying a little more of the medium right here. I probably should have used that bronzing serum after this, but that's okay. Physicians Formula is just killing it. This is another product from them. This is the Butter Glow Contour Wand. Now, I don't think this is a contour product. I find it to be more of a bronzing product. So since I'm going to use it more as a bronzer, I'm going to apply it a bit higher. But I just find it to be a little too warm for me to use it as a bronzer. So as a contour, I wouldn't recommend, but as a bronzer, really nice. Very lightweight, so easy to blend. I'm barely even tapping with my brush. If you want something more pigmented, I would get the contour one. If you want more lighter coverage, I would get the bronzing serum. I just realized I have another Physicians Formula product, and I might have another one later on this video, but this one's really good. Not enough people are talking about it. It's the Merrill Wear Diamond Blur Skin Powder. I talked about this when I initially got all of Physicians Formula's 2024 products. This one is definitely a keeper. I love this combo. It's quite hard to find. A compact with a mirror, a little poof, and then you open it and there's the powder, so it keeps it pretty contained. This is just a translucent powder. It's very light, and I barely applied anything on, and look at that difference. It makes your under eyes look so smooth. I don't love this poof because it's a bit flimsy, but it's just nice to have as a pick-me-up. So let me try it with the one I usually use, which is thicker and overall bigger. Yeah, it just doesn't feel so flimsy. This is the only product that I haven't tried on ahead of time, so I don't have any opinions on it. So this is kind of more of a first impression, but I feel like I'm going to really like it. NYX just came out with these bronzers. It's the Buttermelt bronzers, and these look so interesting because usually for drugstore products, especially bronzers, there's only 2, maybe 3 bronzer shades, but this one, I think they were closer to 5 or 6. I ended up getting 2. I have 02 and 03. Trying to remember what were the differences. And these are quite heavy, the packaging. Like, I was expecting a mirror to be inside, just how heavy they were, but there's no mirror. But just so you guys can see a side by side of 2 and 3. Oh yeah. They are soft, and they do have a fragrance to them. So 2 is more rosy and 3 is more of your typical bronzy shade. There's one more shade before 02. I think that one would have been a little too light for me. But if you're looking for a more of a rosy bronzer, I think you might find something in this collection. I'm gonna put on 2 more as like a blush. I actually got this for a different video idea. I feel like it's gonna work. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm working on a drugstore neutral blushes, and I think this would fit perfectly. That's pretty. There's kickback, but that doesn't really bother me. Ooh, this is pretty. I knew I was gonna like this. When I saw all the imagery, I was like, yeah, people are gonna like this. I'm gonna like this. They do have a sheen to them, but no glitter. Definitely more rosy. Put the tiniest bit on my nose. I don't leave you guys hanging, and I want to show you guys what 3 looks like on my skin, but I am gonna use the same brush just because all my brushes are drying. I washed them last night, and some of them are still a little bit wet. So we're just gonna use the same one. This one I'm gonna more focus on the forehead. Ooh, okay. Pigmented. Did I say earlier in this video that it was going to be a very bronzy day? I already applied 2 other bronzy products. These brow pens are the best. I ended up getting another shade. I think when I talked about these in my winter favorites, I told you guys I went to another shade just to kind of compare. So the one that I've been using all the time is ash brown, and then I ended up getting black brown. I kind of just want to see the differences are. I do see a difference. I'm not really sure why ash brown is bleeding into my fine lines. Very odd. Black brown is more cool, so I think I'm gonna go in with that one and try it out. But first I'm gonna go in with the clear gel. This type of gel has more medium hold, so I have to go in a couple of times. I do like that it's attached. I haven't seen that, not with a pen. But if you have really stubborn brows, the gel is not gonna work for you. Ooh. Wow, okay, wait a minute. This looks quite pigmented. Maybe because it's my first time using this shade. All right, I just gotta use lighter pressure. I just love a good brow pen. This is the first time where a drugstore brand has done it right. I want to include this product because it is a really great product, and I just used it in my She's the Moment makeup look, so definitely check it out if you want to see it applied to my skin. But I'm not gonna apply it today because I already applied, what, a liquid bronzer, a contour bronzer, and then the bronzing powders. But it's the Physicians Formula Butter Glow bronzer and blush. So if you love like a peach mixed with bronzer, so pretty. A nice one and done. For lips, this is the drugstore clicky pen that you buy. I prefer this one over the e.l.f. one. It's the NYX Fat Oil Slick Click Shiny Lip Balm. This one is in 06, hits different. Now this one has shimmer compared to the e.l.f. one. I really like that, and it's shimmer that you can actually see, so it's not subtle. This is not sticky. When you reapply it, it doesn't gather in certain areas. Now this is not fully opaque. You can actually see my natural lip coming through. I would maybe apply this with a liner, or if you want something more sheer like this. But I think this is so pretty, and I love the shimmer, and I like that you can see it. This one's a winner. I was just about to apply mascara, and then I realized this one came out this year. I've been really enjoying this brown mascara. It's the Revlon Color Stay Multiplayer Liquid Glide Eye Pencil in High Stakes, which is a deep brown. I like the combination of this. This is a creamy pencil, but it has a brush on the other side. So anytime I use a pencil and I'm going for more of a softer wing, I love going in with a brush, and it just glides effortlessly. There's no tugging. Sharpen. I do have to sharpen mine, but it's just so easy to create that wing. So if you're not good with creating a wing with the liquid pen, then I would do something like that, because that took no time. I've been seeing this mascara everywhere, and it's actually a good mascara. This is the L'Oreal Panorama Mascara. It's so pretty in the packaging. I like this because The brush is on the smaller side. I like it when it goes short to long, but I like it more with a primer. Today I'm not going to wear a primer just to show you guys how it looks. But if you follow me on my Instagram, then you guys have seen this mascara a bunch of times and I use it with my primer. But even without primer, it does a pretty good job. I love it more with primer. Now it really does a great job at lengthening and giving volume, and it does lift my lashes. But what the primer does is it helps hold curl. No clumping, you really get that length, that volume, you can really see my lashes. So those are the drugstore products that I recommend from this year so far. Let me know down below, did I miss any? What are your faves? I didn't find a highlighter or a concealer for the face. What else was I missing? Eyeshadow, but I haven't got an eyeshadow palette in forever. If you guys have something in those categories, specifically drugstore, that I should look into, definitely let me know. And if you enjoy drugstore videos, make sure to like it, subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!